Shuckle, Greninja, Gengar, Aegislash, Lucario, and Azumarill. Someone else that knows the strength of Azumarill. Toga's good here? Yep. How about Blissey? Yep. Garchomp is not good there. Not good there. So no Garchomp. Mawile is one. Mawile's not even good here. I'm still gonna bring it. And then probably a Azumarill. He doesn't have any dragons to check, so those are my four. At least I'm using Pokemon I like. Makes the value all the more real. Alright, so let's see what it looks like. Blissey and Togekiss are leading off against Azumarill and Greninja. Huh. I'm hell confident here. Air Slash their Greninja. Thunder on the Azumarill. Should be free. Now I'm gonna miss, and then like he's gonna like Ice Beam crit me, and then like Superpower me, and I'm gonna be dead. always a chance for that stuff to happen. It's the risk we take. Waiting for him though. Air Slash is gonna hit on the Greninja. Let's see if it can kill it. We don't see Map Block. Alright, get the flinch, and then the Superpower is gonna come on my Blissey. I'm gonna Chople Berry it, so he is gonna be cutting his attack and defense. So he already intimidated himself once, and it still did like all my Blissey's HP. But the Chople Berry weakened it, and Thunder is gonna hit on the Azumarill. So now I can like poop on him. And I do get the first Serene Grace proc of the game. We're gonna switch Blissey out, I think. JK, I'm just gonna like kill it. Let us see. Air Slash should be able to kill Greninja if I hit, and what is it? Stupid Thunder should kill Azumarill. But I don't know, I don't think his Greninja can kill my Blissey, because he's not fast enough to even get an attack off. So it's all down to see if like my Air Slash hits and my Thunder hits. That's what it comes down to. Not that much to say, really. Maybe, I guess you could switch or even pop Protects this turn, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Well, switching wouldn't be delaying it. I'm not going to say I've won. Yeah, the Azumarill, pretty weak now. I don't think Aqua Jet would kill me at all, considering he's at a -1 from the superpower. But we'll see. He's going to withdraw the Greninja, that's safe. Like, he knows I have Garchomp, he knows I have a lot of other things he can kill. And it was a free switch in the Aegislash. It was a shiny Aegislash. He's going to switch, he's going to double switch, so I know both of his secondaries and both of his primaries. I hope I paralyze that Gengar, that would be amazing. Air Slash is going to come out on the Aegislash, and Thunder is going to hit on Gengar. That's really good, just to hit with. Bam. And I don't get a pair, that really sucks. So now I'm going to have to go for the Flamethrower on the Aegislash with my Blissey and the Air Slash on the Gengar. Potentially, I'm guessing that's Mega Gengar. We'll find out. I kind of want to pop a Soft Blow, but I'd rather keep that Aegislash in check. We will find out. I'm expecting potential Mega Evolution, because we didn't see like Black Sludge or anything on the Gengar. I don't think there's a reason for me to switch. This Pokemon would have a hard time killing my Blissey too. Alright, so there's the Mega Gengar. Let's see if we can stop it from Perish Songing. If it's even going to go for it. I'm expecting Sludge Bomb. And it's at 1, and I do get the flinch. Stance change, and let's see what he's probably going for the Iron Head. Sacred Sword, so he's going to kill my Blissey. I think that's a fair trade. I think that's definitely fair. Blissey did a lot of work. And let's see, who do we want to come in with? I don't want to come in with my Mawile yet. Yeah, I will. Come in with the Mawile. They're going to Intimidate. We already see that is a physical Aegislash. And what we're going to do is we are going to Air Slash on Gengar. and switch Mawile out into my Azumarill so I can always come back in. Oh, I can't switch, lol. He has Shadow Tag. So I'm just gonna protect, because I don't want to get King Shielded. Actually, we're gonna go for the Sucker Punch and the Aegislash. If he switches, I was planning on switching anyways, remember? If he King Shields, that's fine. If he tries to Iron Head my Togekiss, then I'll just Sucker Punch kill him because he's still in attack mode. And we know that he's not gonna have a Sash because he already broke anything he potentially had with the Air Slash. Usually they just run weakness policy though. We'll see. Mawile's gonna activate the Mega Ring. So no switching's happening. Let's see if he uses King Shield or not. Yep, he's gonna Stance Change. Completely fine. Shield form, and pop the King Shield. Whenever he wants to attack, my Mawile is here. Ready to go. Sucker Punch is not gonna hit, it's gonna fail, so I don't get the -2 attack. I'm gonna hit, kill the Gengar, and now I can switch whenever I want. But pretty much what's gonna happen is I'm gonna Air Slash whatever he sends out, and I'm gonna be using Sucker Punch on his Aegislash for the rest of the game. So this should be game, I think, even though he's like only lost one. Alright, there's the Azumarill, and we will find out what he can do about my Togekiss, who still hasn't taken any damage. I need to use PP ups on this Sucker Punch, man. I only have 5. Sucker Punch is going to come out. It's going to fail. He's probably going for a Will-O-Wisp and Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet's going to hit on my Mawile. It's not going to do all that much. And he's just probably doing it because he was going to be, like, killed this turn. Let's see what he went for. I want to know what he went for. Probably a Swords Dance. Yep, there's a Swords Dance. Fine with me, bro. Alright, so Greninja's going to come out. I'm just going to keep doing the same thing. Probably just going to try and wait out my Sucker Punches, I guess. I guess I could lose if he gets like 3 Swords Dances off, but then it'd be 2v1 at that point. He doesn't have any like AoE, so we'll see. Waiting on him though. Alright, Sucker Punch is gonna fail. He's going for another one of those. And bam. That should kill there. Fine with me. That over a little bit. And he goes for a second Swords Dance. And literally like that's completely fine. Alright, so we're just gonna take him to Flinchtown then. He wants to go to Flinchtown. We are accepting donations to Flinchtown. He's gonna Stance Change. Oh man. Let's see what he goes for this time. Shadow Sneak is gonna come out. So that's why I didn't want to use the other move. I'm gonna be dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh, he's so dead. Bam. He's gonna take a little bit of damage here, but then he's gonna take the big damage from the Iron Head. Pop it. He can't kill 2 though, that's like the thing. That's why I win. Well, Stance Change. So he's gonna drop my attack. Oh no. If I miss with, if like he kills my Mawile and I miss with my, what is it? My Swords Dance, or my Air Slash? That would suck. Shadow Sneak's gonna come out. Alright, so let's not miss here. Alright, so we hit it. GG. Alright, GG. 9 and 2. Going for that. Well, we were at 80%. Going for that higher than 80%. I need to save. 1506. Alright. 1525, United States, Tennessee. See if he has any cheese in his team. If he doesn't, I can win. Bliss score for Nicholas. Huh. And Infernape, that's kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to leave a Blissey here. Blissey's a great bait for this, and it's good against all these things. Great. Blissey's just really good against this team. And then Togekiss. Togekiss is really good here. It's good against all of his Pokemon. That's on a single one. Togekiss isn't great against. Potentially these two, not if I don't get the flinch, but I usually get the flinch. So he has 1, 2. I don't really need Mawile this game. It's pretty good here. Pretty bad there. Azumarill's good here, here, here. Yeah, Azumarill. And then, do I need my Garchomp? Garchomp's really bad here, bad. What about Goodra? Goodra's good, good, good. Oh, decent. Decent. I'd rather have Mawile, I think. Okay. I'll bring the Goodra. Bring in the goo. Draw. Here we go. We'll find out. So it's Infernape Greninja. Two Pokemon that are very similar. Pokemon that are probably going to use Mad Block. Greninja's going to use Mad Block. And Infernape's going to go for that close combat, most likely. One of them has a Sash, too. That's the hard part to guess. Kind of want to go for the Dazzling Gleam. So Infernape has Fake Out. That's fair. So I'm expecting the potential Ice Beam there. That really sucks. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. Yep, just hope it doesn't kill. Let's see if he's the one with the Life Orb. Sucks to use my Togeset early, though. Thunder is gonna miss, too. Wow, that really sucks. I'm betting he has a Sash because we don't see the Life Orb. That is the major suck. We're gonna bring in a Azumarill. Ugh. I needed that one. Oh well. Aqua Jet's gonna come out and try and kill him for it because I think he has the Orb. And he has the Sash. Oh man, I'm just wrong guessing it. Maybe the Greninja has the Bright Powder. Greninja's gonna U-turn. And who's it gonna be hitting? It's gonna be hitting my Azumarill for not very effective damage. But I'm still definitely at -1, and that really does suck. Considering you should have just been dead. I'm pretty sure the Infernape's gonna close combat. That's definitely just gonna happen. There's close combat, there's the Chople Berry. It's like magic. Do you believe in magic? Alright, so let's see if I hit with this Thunder. Yep, so I hit with Thunder on Dragonite, so breaking the multi-scale, that's a really good, important thing to do. And hopefully with the Para. JK, we never get that. So we're just gonna try an Ice Beam. And I hope he doesn't have Mach Punch in that Infernape. That would be so good. That'd be so good if you have Mach Punch. Like, he could just have, like, Mach Punch Flare Blitz. Ugh. Close Combat Fake Out Mach Punch Flare Blitz. That's such an aggressive moveset. I could just see it happening. Now he's just going to withdraw Infernape. It's really smart. You can always use it later, and its Blaze is, like, ready to go. He's going to switch into Greninja, take some little Aqua Jet damage. And let's see what Dragonite's going to do. I don't really... He could go for the Dragon Claw on my Blissey, I guess, but... He's going to go for the Dragon Dance. But I guess he doesn't know that my Blissey packs the power of Ice Beam. Let's see how well he lives this one. You're not the only one who can kill stuff for free with Ice Beam. And Dragonite's out. So he has an Infernape at 1, a Greninja, and some mystery Pokemon as a secondary. Let's see if he sends the Infernape back out to use Fake Out again. If he does, I'll switch and mess around. So it's going to be Gengar coming in. Gengar is really good against all my crap. Just going to go for that Thunder on the Greninja. We're going to go for the Waterfall on the Gengar. Gengar does hit Sludge Bomb, and he's probably thinking he's in a pretty good spot, but I have one of those Assault Vests. So I know what's up. But still, I don't think Greninja and Gengar can kill Blissey. I heard Blissey was pretty good against special sweepers. Alright, so he's gonna Mega Evolve. Gengar's gonna Pop Protect, which means Greninja's probably going for some slimy play. Scald. That's not slimy enough. Don't you scald my Zoomer. I'll be so salty. He's gonna Scald. Blissey, okay, that's fair. Hit me for 20 damage and burn me. The burn's gonna do more damage than the Scald did. And I miss with my Thunder. Well, that was the worst turn ever. Worst turn NA. I'll show him. That I believe in magic. Alright, so I'm going to be using different moves I do not want to get disabled. That would be the worst. The Aqua Jet's going to come out on Gengar. It's going to do just a little bit. Yeah, and there's a Sludge Bomb. No, no. 17 it left me at. And he goes for the extra sensory. He's going for the flinch hacks now. On my Zoomer, he's going to Duke my Zoomer, so I was really good just to use that attack. And I popped a Soft Whale with my Blissey. No more missing with Thunders. He still has the Infernape left. I don't know if I can deal with Infernape anymore, actually. It's up to Goodra. But I'm probably going to lose because I've missed like 2 or 3 Thunders this game. Alright, so we're going to make a play. We're going to Flamethrower on the Greninja, knowing it's going to use an Ice type attack. And then we're going to Protect with my Goodra. We're going to bait him. And I hope his Gengar uses Protect, even though it didn't. Wow, he went for the nuke on my Goodra. What a jerk face. Eat the Flamethrower. Eat the outplay. Ah, he's at 1! No, why are you at 1? You're supposed to be dead! No! I have to go for a double Protect? Are you kidding? No, I don't. We're just gonna kill both of them this turn. And then he can only, his Infernape could only kill 1. Is that a good enough plan? Infernape has to pick 1. JK, he used Protect, which means I lose. Well, I haven't lost yet. Oh, he froze my Goodra, I lost. Damn. I used Flamethrower that turn too. It didn't even, like, thaw me out. I believe. Huh? It's cool. We're gonna still win. No, I didn't use Flamethrower, I used Dragon Pulse, lol. Not over yet. It's just, like, extremely over, though. Because he's gonna Fake Out. Alright, here we go. This is the last turn of the game. Either way, Fake Out's gonna come on my Blissey. Why is he Fake Outing my Blissey? Oh, sad face. Goodra died. He was gonna win. GG. I lose. Sad face. Too many Thunder misses. Nah, I'm not sweating it. Still won like 3 times as many games as I've lost. Alright. Next battle. I probably lost all my points from that. Yeah, I lost like 13 points. But it's okay. Because YOLO. Alright. Bomb of Snow. Jelly Scent, Smeargle, Togekiss, Hitmontop, Talonflame. Ooh. That's dirty. Alright, how do we deal with this? Do I actually get to bring Garchomp? No, I don't get to do that. Sucks. Alright, Togekiss is gonna be my lead. Blissey's gonna be up there too. He has 1 Fizz. No, I'm not gonna bring Mawile. This guy's okay. And then Gudra or Garchomp? Both of them suck. Gudra. Because just has to be Gudra. Let's find out how it goes. Has to be Gudra to win. I would have won if I didn't get frozen last game. Hope I don't get frozen this game. I know he's going to be bringing that Abomasnow. Because I have like 4 things. There are 3 things that are weak to ice. Stokas Blissy's going to be my lead. Here we go. Versus Smeargle, Jellicent. So I'm expecting like Choice Scarf Dark Void into Water Spout. That's what I'm really expecting. So we have to flinch this guy or else we lose. You guys ready for it? I'm ready. I'm always ready. This is like, duh, so free. Alright, Air Slash hits. And I flinched it. And then Blissey uses Thunder. And then, like, everyone can just suck it. Here we go. And I get the pair. That was the best turn. Flinch, pair. Let's see if he's paralyzed. Who uses a Lumberry on their Jellicent? Alright, that Water Spout did a good like 40 damage to both my Pokemon combined. That was good. Nice and strong. That was a really good first turn for me. So now I'm going to miss this Air Slash and get Dark Voided. No, I hit. JK. Yes. Pretty good so far for me. And Thunder hits on Jellicent. Let's see if I can get a double para. Double para. Here we go. Double para all the way. Yep. And he goes for that Trick Room. The 1 HP Trick Room. Well, this changes everything. Does it change everything? Like, I don't even really care. He's gonna send out Abomasnow. And like, I'm just gonna flamethrower that fool. He's gonna kill his Jellicent with his Abomasnow. So we're gonna switch off to a Azumarill to eat the Ice type attack. And we're gonna use Flamethrower on the Abomasnow, who's potentially gonna Mega Evolve this turn. And let's see what happens. Azumarill comes in. There's the Mega Abomasnow. And next turn, when the Abomasnow is for the Giga Drain, we could switch back to Togekiss to just waste turns on the Trick Room. Let's hope he's full HP. Oh, dang it, the Jellicent Pop recover. So he's not going to die to Hail. But his turn was wasted and he's paralyzed, so fine. He goes for the Blizzard. Don't freeze my Blissey. I'll be so sad. Alright, so he's going to eat the Flamethrower. It's probably going to do a little bit more than half if I don't kill. Yeah. So he looks like he's really offensively built. Alright, so we're looking good. I'm going to try and kill the Abomasnow with an Aqua Jet, even though he's a Grass type. Because it looks like he's not bulky. And I'd rather not get Giga Drained. But we will see. If he like Giga Drains my Azumarill and like goes back up to full, that would suck. He's in the red. I should kill him with Aqua Jet, don't you think? Yeah, I believe. This guy's 200 straight wins in the Battle Mansion. Oh, he goes for the Protect. That's cool. He's just doing residual damage and wasting his Trick Room turns. Maybe he was just scouting my Aqua Jet. But, alright. No, you have to, I think. You have to run Aqua Jet. It's funny how, like, Blissey's the thing that goes last in the Trick Room. No, he disabled my Thunder with Curse Body. That's cool. I've already hit, like, 4 Thunders this game. I haven't missed one yet. I felt like not paralyzed with it. And he only has like one more turn of Trick Room left, so this should be pretty devastating. Togekiss. Now I kind of want my Thunder back, actually. I'll just use Ice Beam. Ice Beam's safe here. Alright, I'm expecting him to go for the, oh, he goes for Ice Shard. I guess he knows that he's gonna die. He can do the 4 HP Ice Shard. And I did kill him. Cool. I think he was full, like, HP, full special attack. Because, like, the Blizzard did a little bit. And Ice Beam's gonna come on Togekiss. And Togekiss is gonna be left to use Oh, I froze the Togekiss. It's not gonna use anything. And then the Trick Room's gonna go away this turn, I think, too. This is like the most BM victory of all time. Now, there's one more turn Trick Room. But yeah, that's pretty funny. Match was forfeited. I kind of want to save that one because like literally everything that happened was like funny. Yeah, I paralyzed him like twice, and he was like stuck paralyzed, and then I froze his Togekiss. Hey man, I have like 2 Serene Gracers on my team. Alright, so we're 10-3. What's the math on that? 10-3. 1603. Same place I was 20 minutes ago. United Kingdom. Barry. Let us see your skills, Barry. Kangaskhan, Rotom, Wash, Gardevoir, Smeargle, Aegislash, Talonflame. This guy has a freaking amazing team. I wish my team was as good as this guy's team. I got like a bunch of ragtag fairies. Alright, we're gonna lead off with Mawile and Togekiss. I could almost bring Garchomp this game. Well, I could just bring it, but like, what's the point of that? I'm gonna use my Garchomp. I feel the Garchomp. And then probably a Azumarill. And then probably Mawile. I'm using Garchomp, it doesn't have any dragons. I can get away with it. Like, I'm not even using Rotom, man. Old meta, man. Should stay the old meta. Never come back. Alright, so it's Kangaskhan and Smeargle like I assumed. He's probably going to fake out either my Garchomp or my Togekiss, and then go for a Dark Void. That's usually the plan. But we're going to take him to Flinchtown. We're going to Air Slash Rock Slide. Do you believe in Flinchtown? There's nothing else I can do. There's literally like no other way my team can deal with this lead. So, he goes with a fake out. Let's hope he hits Garchomp. Damn it. You have my Togekiss. So the guaranteed flinch is offline. And Garchomp's going to Rock Slide. It's going to hit both of them. And come on, Flinchtown. Activate. I flinched Smeargle with the Rock Slide. Victory. Sweet, sweet victory. Oh, man. Salt is real for this guy. Oh, dude, I should just quote while I'm ahead. Like, you know, when, like, Afro Move, you seen the Afro Move video where he's on, like, Ezreal and he does, like, a hella nice play, just, like, stands up and, like, leaves? Like, I'm about to just do that. I wouldn't be surprised if he just, like, ran. Like, match was forfeited. You should know that my Togekiss is Choice Scarf just because of, it flinched before Garchomp was able to attack. Another thing you gotta start noticing. Air Slash is gonna come out, it's gonna hit the Smeargle. Smeargle can rip in peace. And then the EQ is gonna just hit the Kangaskhan. Gonna do a lot of damage. And let's see how much it does. Doesn't do shit. He's gonna go for the return of my Togekiss. Probably gonna knock it out. Yeah, that's fine. I'll trade Togekiss for Smeargle and like 60% of Kangaskhan's HP. That might be 50. Let's check it out. It's about 55. Who can revenge kill here? Azumarill. I'm gonna save my Mawile for last just in case he wants to send his Talonflame here. Because Talonflame's not a bad option. Alright, it's gonna be Gardevoir. Ooh, the Gardevoir, no. He's gonna trace my Sandvale. Huh. What happened?
It's something hell nice.
We're gonna Waterfall the Gardevoir, and we're gonna use Protect. because I'd rather not get Dazzling Gleamed or Moonblasted. What'd you make? Oh, okay. Do you have employees?
Not yet, but I will.
Alright, so a couple things can happen here. You can go for the returns with Kangaskhan. You can also go for the Thunderbolts or the Moonblast or like Dazzling Gleam. You could also pop a Trick Room. That'd be pretty cool to see. I'm popping a Protect with my Garchomp and a Waterfall, targeting the Gardevoir with my Zoomro. Depending on how his Gardevoir is built, Waterfall, Aqua Jet should take it out. I also want to know if he's Scarfed. So it's just a couple things we'll be able to know by the end of this turn, and we'll just be able to save Garchomp. He's going to withdraw Kangaskhan. He probably doesn't want to fodder it. That's what's really good. He can use Fake Out later. He's going to go into his Rotom. The Rotom's a jerk. I'm expecting Dazzling Gleam then. Let's see what happens. Alright, Moonblast. That's even better than Dazzling Gleam. Waterfall's going to hit hard onto his Gardevoir. Bam. And yeah, he's in Aqua Jet range now. He's in the death range. And I'm just going to start Dragon Clawing the Rotom. I'm not going to go for any more Rock Slides. But, yeah. No more Rock Slides. So we're just waiting on him. Potentially he can go Thunderbolt on my Azumarill. That's also like a really good combo. But I have an Assault Vest. You can also go for Will-O-Wisp on either of these two. It's really good on Azumarill and Garchomp. But my Garchomp has a Lumberry, so I'm safe. He's gonna go into the Kangaskhan to eat the Aqua Jet. That's fair. And next turn we gotta watch out for the Fake Out. Aqua Jet's gonna get him pretty low, and Dragon Claw is gonna potentially try and proc the Citrus. Nope. So he's gonna Thunderbolt on my Azumarill. This is an Assault Vest, like I said, so it's not gonna do a whole ton of damage. Alright. Do I have any secondaries? I have Mawile left. So Mawile is fine. I'm fine just saving that for now. He's gonna go for the Fake Out on my... what is it? He's gonna go for the Fake Out on my Azumarill. That's fine. Like, he's gonna go for the Fake Out and Thunderbolt play, I assume, and just save. He can't do it with my Garchomp. I don't think he can kill Garchomp. It's hard to say what his plan is. He can try to Will-O-Wisp it, but I have a Lumberry, so he's gonna be wasting time doing that too. He doesn't know I have a Lumberry. It's a very uncommon item on Garchomp if you have the same type of team I do. Normally the Lumberry would go on your Azumarill, which is probably why he opted to not even use Will-O-Wisp last turn. I think the Assault Vest on the Azumarill is really good though. So we're waiting on him. Remember, he still has the Gardevoir in the red, and I still have something Mawile left, so that's really good. He's gonna go for the Fake Out. It's gonna be on my Azumarill. Get a little bit of damage in there. And it's gonna flinch me, and I'm expecting him to Rotom me. So Dragon Claw is gonna come out on his Kangaskhan. It's gonna take that guy out. No more for you. And the only thing that's gonna happen next turn is when I go for the Rock Slide to hit both. It's gonna be really weird. Then you go for the Will-O-Wisp with my Garchomp. I'm gonna proc my Lumberry, and I'm gonna be like hella happy about it. Oh. I really don't think his Rotom can kill my Mawile. This Gardevoir's gonna come out. I'm gonna go for the Aqua Jet on the Gardevoir. Oh shit, Gardevoir trades my huge power. That's not even cool. And we're gonna go for the Dragon Claw on the Rotom. We're gonna proc its Citrus Berry. It's just something that has to be done. No getting around it. He's gonna let his Gardevoir die. He's probably either gonna go for Will-O-Wisp or Thunderbolt on either Azumarill or Garchomp. We'll see what he goes for. Dragon Claw's gonna hit first, and we're gonna proc the Citrus. Unless we crit, that'd have been cool. So he's about there, and he goes for the Thunderbolt. He's gonna take out my Azumarill, and then it's just free because I have Mawile left. Okay. I'm pleased. Waste my Intimidate, but I'll get the free victory. This guy's probably like, who brings Mawile and Garchomp to this battle? I do. I do. Alright, cool. I've only seen one Scizor and I lost to that guy. That's to be expected. I got like so many fairies. Sorry. You getting hungry? I'm fine to go whenever you want to go. 16-19. See if we can hit 17, right? I'm always on a roll, man. Alright, first Japanese guy, 17-18. These are gonna be my points. I've been waiting for a Japanese guy. Togekiss, Ferrothorn, Kangaskhan, Sableye, Excadrill, and Talonflame. Sounds like easy money to me. Alright, let's look at this. Togekiss is good against everyone all the time, so we're gonna be Togekiss. And then he has 1, 2, 3, potentially 4 physical attackers. Mawile is somewhat decent against this. It's pretty good when you combo it with Azumarill. And then Bussy is good against here, here, here. Yeah, Bussy. Alright, so that was a pretty rushed team. But I got this. This is gonna be free ELO. He's not gonna expect me to be anything special. He's like, what the fuck? You have a Bussy. That's such a good idea. Alright, waiting on him. I'm expecting him to bring his Sableye. Most definitely the Sableye this game. Because Sableye completely wrecks most of my team. Well, actually, it doesn't, because I have like all these fairies. Don't bring your Sableye, retard. I shouldn't call him a retard, because he's gonna poop on me. You're right. We're waiting on him. Maybe he just like DCs, he's so scared. Alright, let's see what he leads with. Here we go. Let us see what he can do about it. I don't really want to see Talonflame, so if he uses Talonflame, I'm like, but Togekiss and Mawile, if he leads Talonflame, I just switch out to my Azumarill. And there's a Talonflame. But I want to stay in. This is so juicy. I get intimidated. I should just cut my losses and switch, because he's probably going to go Will-O-Wisp here, or Flare Blitz here, or Will-O-Wisp here. Yeah. I'm going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're going to go for the Air Slash on the Talonflame, and just the switch to Azumarill. And we're just going to deal with it. If we get Will-O-Wisp, we're going to have to get Will-O-Wisp anyways. There's nothing we can do about it. I guess. Maybe he's hella scared of me, because I'm super intimidating. Like I used Intimidate. Ha. So Azumarill going to come in. Potentially eat the Flare Blitz. I hope that's... Yeah, he's going to use the Will-O-Wisp. So he went for the smart play. I don't have a Lumberry on this guy, sadly. But I still think like my player can kill the Sableye, which is why I went for the Air Slash on the Talonflame, who I knew was going for like a different move, and hopefully I flinch it. Yeah, I get the flinch. So I'm assuming he's going to Brave Bird next turn. You'd also have Roost. But he went for, obviously he went for Flare Blitz, I think, that turn. So we're going for the Air Slash here. Remember, I am Choice Scarfed, and he doesn't know that yet. And the player off on the Sableye. He's probably going to go for a Swagger. I still think I should be able to kill him with my Azumarill. Alright, so he's going for the Brave Bird, like I said. Who's he going to be hitting, though? That's the real question. I'm hitting Azumarill, so he really thinks Azumarill's a threat. And he's orbed. So he's going to go for the Swagger on my my Togekiss. Let's see if Togekiss can still attack. That'd be really cool if I could still attack. I'd really, really would enjoy that. And Togekiss is going to hit itself in Confusion. I'm hella good. Oh man. Whatever's going to go, it's going to hit Sableye, and it doesn't actually take it out, but it's really close. I think I'm going to switch my Togekiss out, because I'd really like to not have that die. We're going to switch it out for Blissey. And have, who do I want to Aqua Jet? We're just going to have player up on the Sableye again, just in case he pops a recover. I think Talonflame's going to die at the end of this turn, no matter what it uses. I'd really like to just not have Swagger hit me anymore, and not get like paralyzed or burned or something. So we're going to go into Blissey here. He's going to withdraw his Sableye. Probably doesn't want to die to an Aqua Jet. I think it would still kill. And he goes into his Togekiss. And his Braybird's going to come out, probably on Zumo just to keep me honest. Let us see. Yep. It should kill him. We'll find out. I'd really like to have him dead. Talonflames are a huge threat for me. And the Life Orb, so that was fine. Bam. Value. Alright, so I still have my Mawile. So I'm going to send my Mawile back out. We're wasting our Intimidate here, but he's down his Talonflame and his Sableye really low. My Togekiss is still at full and he doesn't know that I'm Scarfed yet. Well, actually, he might know I'm Scarfed because I was faster than this Talonflame when it went for Flare Blitz. You will find out what he's going to do. Ah, waiting on him now. Alright, so Kangaskhan's going to come out. I'm going to get a really good value Intimidate on that guy. I'm expecting he could actually Flamethrower me here and like Power Punch here. He could also go like Fake Out here and then like Flamethrower here and then like I'm useless. So I'm going to just Protect there this turn. I'm going to go for a Thunder on his Togekiss. I don't need a Mega. I will though. Because I'm expecting Fake Out to come out on my Mawile. And even if he doesn't, I want to know what his Togekiss is doing. It's obvious he has something planned, because you would not leave your Togekiss in against a Mawile. Mawile will Protect. It's obviously going to be the only thing using Protect this turn. And there's the Fake Out on my Mawile, subs right, and the Flamethrower on my Mawile. So I made a really good prediction there. And my Thunder is going to hit on the Togekiss. So next turn we're probably going to go for the Ice Beam. Hopefully we get a Para here. No Para. That's fine. Alright, so we're going to go for the Iron Head on the Togekiss. It should be able to kill. He's going to go for the Hammer Arm on my Blissey. Now I do have a Chople Berry, so I won't die this turn. That's really good to note. Bam. And it's literally doing like 10%. And he's making himself super slow. So that means that my Mawile next turn will be faster. I think it's funny how like you get double slowed from Hammer Arm, but you only take recoil damage once from Double Edge. He's gonna go for the Flamethrower here, but I don't think I'm dead. JK, I'm fucking dead as fuck. Why did that kill me? You think Togekiss would be Specs? It's faster than my Mawile. I didn't get the Para, man. Didn't get the Para with the first time when I hit it with Thunder. So using my Mawile there is really bad. We just gotta play around it. Alright. Not like I can't play around it. If he switches here, we know that he's Specs. Or if he uses Flamethrower again. He has these two and Sableye. It would have been really cool to kill that guy. But we'll see what happens. Because I just don't think that Mawile dies from like just a Togekiss Flamethrower. We know that he's not orbed. So yeah, he's going to withdraw Kangaskhan. That's really smart. Because Kangaskhan is like completely useless right now. And we can always send that guy in for their Fake Out later. We go for the Air Slash on the Sableye. Bam. Because Kangaskhan also had the double speed drop. And Flamethrower. So he is going to stay using Flamethrower. It's going to be on my Togekiss. And does a lot. And I missed with my Thunder. That really bites the dust. Alright, we're going to nuke the Kangaskhan. He's going to Fake Out my Togekiss. He's going to try. He's paralyzed. And then he's going to go for the Flamethrower to kill my Togekiss. Yeah, John even says that he just like looked at it. It doesn't one-shot. And he's still using Flamethrower. So obviously he's Specs. He goes for the Fake Out. He's not paralyzed. Which means the days of my... Oh, my Togekiss is at 1! What is that? And he's going to go for Flamethrower, probably on my Togekiss again. Oh, he targeted Blissey! Oh, man. Coming back. Victory Spark in it. Victory Spark. Alright, he's gonna go for the Sucker Punch, obviously. Oh, he's paralyzed! Oh man! I'm coming back! Air Slash is gonna hit on his Togekiss, and I also went for Ice Beam this turn. Oh, he got a Flamethrower off. It's on my Blissey too. Blissy's gonna Ice Beam it, but he has Kangaskhan versus my Togekiss and my Blissey, and he's paralyzed. This is a really close battle, though. Alright. This is it. Here we go. Oh, he gets a Sucker Punch off. He's gonna hit Togekiss with it. So, how many times will I get to hit without it with him being paralyzed with my Blissey? Is what it comes down to. He can miss with like Hammer Arm if he wants to go for that too. That'd be kind of stupid though. Here we go. Oh, I went for the Sucker Punch. Dang it, I should have went for Soft Will. Anyways, that was a GG. Uh, Dang it. Anyways. Oh, man, I almost beat that guy. I forgot that he was a Japanese guy like halfway through. And it was just a good battle. That Specs Togekiss was pretty good. I didn't expect that. Because I used the Scarf one, man. Scarf's where it's at. That's meta. My meta. Probably. Oh, I didn't expect that. Ha! Ha! That's good. That's good. It was like, whoop. Alright. Another loss. 1560 from Florida. Let us redeem our fallen comrades. Alright. Sylveon, Blastoise, Klefki, Charizard, Diggersby, though, and Lucario. This looks like a job for Blissey. And fuck. And a Azumarill because I want to use it. Expecting that to be his Mega. I expect that to be Scarfed, actually. They could both be Mega and he could, like, alternate. Like, this would be a good one to pick against Rotom Wash. This would be a one to pick if they don't have Rotom Wash. So we have to expect this one to be there and in the lead. How do we beat it? That's a real question. Let's go with Togekiss. And then I'll just go with Goodra, I guess. I like Goodra. He doesn't really have any Dragon types. But, like, Goodra is pretty good. And Goodra... Ooh, no. No. But he's gonna bring that... It's gonna bring... it's so bad. It's so hard. Bring Mawile. I'm few in the Mawiles. Alright, here we go. Waiting on him. I'm expecting the Lucario. I'm expecting the Blastoise. Probably the Klefki is going to be paired with whatever the lead is. And then potentially Sylveon. But Diggersby's really good here too. So it's really hard to guess where he's going to go with it. I'm just covering all my bases with the team that I picked. Alright. Let's go. Duel. Sylveon and Diggersby. Okay. I could do. Blissey and Azumarill. Ha! I'm ready for you. Let's see the power of your Diggersby. Is he pretty strong? That's what you're gonna say? I think he's weak. The strength of Blissey knows no bounds. He's gonna go for the Earthquake, just like one-shotting his Sylveon probably. Yeah, he like one-shotted his Sylveon. His Sylveon went for the Hyper Beam and missed. So both his Pokemon are dead this turn. Oh no, I didn't kill the Diggersby, but I froze it with the Ice Beam. Yeah, he won, or what is that? Is that a weakness policy? Weakness policy, diggers be frozen. And player F killed the Sylveon. He, like, one-shotted his own Sylveon with an Earthquake. Maybe he thought, like, Sylveon was just, like, useless in this matchup. Lucario was gonna come in, but Lucario was just, like, no match for Blissey. Everyone knows that. You don't believe me? We'll see. He's gonna pop his Mega. Let's see if he's special attack Lucario. That would just... He's really no match for Blissey at that point. Let's see who he hits. He's gonna Flash Cannon my Azumarill, who has a choice or an Assault Vest, and go for it. Diggersby thought out. That really actually is the stuck. But I did freeze it. That sucks. Alright, here we go. Time for the Togekiss time. This is such a wonky game. Aqua Jet's gonna come out on the Diggersby. I think it should kill. Diggerby's so dead. Diggersby thought out and killed my Blissey, man. And he killed his own Sylveon. He got down to like 20%. And Dazzling Im's gonna come out on Lucario. So, he has one Pokemon left to fight. My double fairy team. Klefki. It's Klefki to fight the world. Let's just switch. Screw that, I could just switch here. Match was forfeited. There we go. Sweet, sweet victory. Who saves Klefki for last? Should have used Explosion. Couldn't have, actually. Alright, here we go. We are 12 and 4. Could be better. 1658 from New York. Give me your points, son. I will take them. Kangaskhan, Rotom, Garchomp, Amoonguss, Bisharp, and Talonflame. Fuck, that is a standard team, wouldn't you say? Alright, here we go. I got this. I got this. We're gonna bring Garchomp. And we're gonna take someone to Flinchtown. Potentially. No, dude, Flinchtown, it's such a good spot. It's my spot. Alright. Do I want my Blissey here? I like Blissey. Blissey's such a cool Pokemon. Let's bring it. And we need one more. Mawile, he's using 1, 2, 3, potentially 4. I'll just bring the Mawile. I'm not doing anything else today. And we're just waiting. What doesn't make any sense? Yeah, going for the late game. You've never went for the late game before? This guy's a standard team, so we gotta assume that Kangaskhan, what is it? Kangaskhan and Amoonguss are gonna be the leads. Usually how this works. Backups are gonna be Talonflame and Rotom probably. Potentially even Bisharp because I am using Intimidator. We will see. I don't like people that use Talonflame. I've always have to trade so inefficiently against that Pokemon. Yeah, they use King's Rock and they flinch me. I was trying to kill it. Alright, so like I said, Kangaskhan and Amoonguss is a standard victory team here. So we're gonna take everyone to Flinchtown. Alright, so I'm going Air Slash Rock Slide here, guys. Just like I did against that Smirkle guy. Alright, so he's going Mega with his Kangaskhan. I wish I used Mega Garchomp. I just don't have the balls. And there's the fake out targeting Togekiss, so that's standard. That did a lot of damage though. Togekiss is gonna flinch, and Garchomp's gonna Rock Slide. Here we go. Flinch on Amoonguss time. I'm ready. Never been so ready. Amoonguss use Spore. On my Garchomp, who has a Lumberry. Turn negated. Victory assured. Pyro Juggernaut. This is a tournament I'm playing on the GBU. That was the signups were like, how long ago were the signups? Like 2 weeks? Yeah. So this is a somewhere else tournament. We do tournaments on Friday nights usually. He's gonna go for Protect. That's pretty smart. That was stupid of me. I think I had that guy killed. All right, so I just went for the Earthquake. All right, I has to crit this Kangaskhan then. That's how it's gonna have to work. You don't see Earthquake crits that often, do ya? All right, so Togekiss is down. So I'm at -1. Hmm. What do I have that can kill that Amoonguss? Blissy's all I got. I'm gonna Earthquake my Blissey. You heard me. I'm just gonna take them all to Flinchtown. Everyone go back to Flinchtown. Thunder on Kangaskhan. Rock Slide with Garchomp. Now let's see what goes on. Wait on him. I'm thinking he could potentially switch with his Kangaskhan because that's a really useful Pokemon you can use later. But he decides to not do that and stays in. He goes for the Power Punch on my Blissey, which Chopple Berry will activate, saving it from the immediate danger of Power Up Punch. And he crit with the second one. That's not cool. Don't do that. Alright, and I hit with my Thunder. Pyro Juggernaut. Kangaskhan is not there's no Uber format. This is the official Nintendo format. This is pretty much just VGC format with a few other added mons. So you can use most Pokemon. And I don't get the Flinch Town on Amoonguss. That sucks. He's gonna send his Garchomp out now. That really sucks. That was lame. We're gonna see if Blissey can kill it with an Ice Beam. It's not that there's no restrictions. There's just a lot of Pokemon aren't banned in this format. This is the official Nintendo format. This guy is such a cheater. He's used he's earned 0 BP, but he has all the items. Cheetah. Alright, so I'm gonna switch my Mawile, get an Intimidate off. Hopefully that protects my Blissey if he decides to attack there, or it negates the Dragon attack. And he goes for the Dragon Claw on my Mawile, so it's really good. And the Ice Beam is gonna hit hard on his Garchomp. Hard and not killable. That sucks. And he goes for a Spore. So that could have been. Well, I did my best. I have no regrets. Just my Blissey's so tired, man. I'm gonna protect. Because I think that Garchomp's gonna protect, and he's gonna go for like a Spore. See what he goes for. Garchomp's gonna protect. And we're just gonna waste the turns on my Blissey sleep. Blissey will eventually wake up. I have the faith. I have the power. There we go. Let's see if Garchomp goes for Protect again. Just to stop my sucker punches. He goes for Protect again. Oh my gosh, it actually hit. I went for the right move too. No. Alright, Bussy's gonna wake up next turn. And Spore. So I have 3 things that are asleep, but I still feel like I'm winning. What kind of logic is that? His Garchomp is at -1. So Mungus goes for Protect. Didn't want to attack you anyways. Garchomp goes for Earthquake. It's going to do a little bit of damage to my Bussy, a little bit of damage to my Garchomp. Not too devastating. JK crit my Bussy on the turn I was supposed to wake up. I'd been asleep for 3 turns. Could only be asleep for 3 turns. Damn, wasn't I talking about like you don't see Earthquake crit anymore? Wasn't I talking about you don't see Earthquake crit anymore? Um, I just saw one. Yeah, I found it. So that sucks. I was totally winning that game. He goes for Rage Powder. Fuck. I can't kill this Amoongus. It's just time for Earthquake Town. My Garchomp's a 1. That's kind of cool. Why?
I was fighting Garchomp and it didn't have a Pokemon. I actually had a Choice Scarf and it got left at 1.
Double asleep. I haven't like gotten a not messed up asleep. I've been so asleep all day. Yeah, they're so tired right now. And he goes for the Giga. The Higa. Drain. Eventually, I'm gonna wake up with one of my Pokemon. I've done the 3-turn sleep with 3 different Pokemon. He's gonna Rage Powder, and I'm not gonna kill it. Because I'm going for the Sucker Punch on the Garchomp, so I don't have to eat that EQ. Let us see. I don't know why he's taking so long. It's not that complicated. Come on. Well, just wake up. Damn it, my Garchomp had rough skin. His Garchomp will be dead. Mawil's asleep. That's the full 3 turns. And he went for a Spore. Oh, what a jerk face. Let's see if he goes for the Rage Powder again. He should. He could definitely do it. He goes for a Protect with the Garchomp and a Spore with his Amoongus. Ah, that's awesome. I'm gonna kill that damn Garchomp. It's the last thing I do. Even though this match has been over for a long time. This Amoongus literally like can't kill me. He could just put me to bed for a while. Max turns actually. Max turns. It's fun. You're right. And then he crit killed my Mawile. There's 2 attacks he hit with the crit. They're both Earthquake. That was lame. Damn, we never saw his item. It must be the damn the crit item. What is it? Alright, here we go. Dude, I've almost played the max amount of battles for today. 1634 Japanese guy? I'll take it. T-Tar, Talonflame, Rotom. Oh shit, he has Metagross. I could have bought Metagross and I didn't. Fuck. Um, Garchomp and Meowstic. Okay. Yes, I can't drop that. 1, 2, 3. Mawow's a good lead here. Hmm. I'm thinking of my order. Thinking if I want to use Blissey or not. I kind of want to use my Blissey. You don't always use Blissey. Blissey is great in every situation. Let's find out if this is the reason. Yeah. T-Tar and Rotom Wash versus Goodra and Mawile. Okay, okay, USA. Let's see what you got. We go for the Iron Head instead of the Play Rough on the T-Tar, just because I'm gonna miss with the Play Rough. Can't actually have that miss all the time. I'm probably gonna eat the Will-O-Wisp from the face too. Hit Will-O-Wisp, never misses. Moves 85, it just never misses anymore. Dragon Pulse is gonna hit on T-Tar for like really no damage at all. I just wanted a little bit. That's a decent, I crit, that's a decent amount. He's gonna hit me for more than his Ice Beam will. Nah, that's about it. He hit me for a little bit more. He crit me back. Oh, fuck. We're such a good... But I killed him with my Iron Head, even though I'm burned. I think this is a value trade. It depends. This potential value trade. And we see the lefties from his Rotom. So now we know he doesn't have a Citrus Berry. That means I can go ham. Let's see what he sends out next. Don't be Talonflame. Jerk. Jerk face. Jerk flame. And it's Garchomp. Alright, here we go. We're gonna kill Garchomp now. Just gotta take him out one at a time. He can't kill all of us. He's gonna Earthquake me in the face. I'm gonna die. Fuck. Alright, here we go. Just gotta kill the Garchomp. Oh, I bet he has Sandvale. No, use Protect. No! Damn, he crit my... Oh, god damn it. I'm getting crit so hard now. Well, this isn't the best situation. This situation could be much better. I have a plan. I believe too. Sucker Punch is gonna hit the Garchomp. That was the plan. Break the sash. Hope that he didn't use Swords Dance this turn. Yeah, there's the Earthquake. That was obviously expected. Blissey's gonna come out. It's time for Bliss. Yep. Here I come to save the day. It's always a good time. I don't care if he double protects me again. Or protects, like, baits my double attack. It's cool. I got Blissey, this is free. Come on, Japanese guy. Just Dragon Claw my Goodra, man. You'll be fine. I swear. I don't have Ice Beam on my Blissey. I have Thunder Wave. And this is just my only option. I'm just... Alright, he goes for the double. He goes for the Protect bait, the Scout. And he goes for the Hydro. He Hydro Pump my Goodra, man. Yeah, that didn't even, like, kill it. Well, I was at, like, 20 HP. No, I'm a Goodra. I'm always at 20 HP. Alright, so I'm gonna do the same thing again. If he wants to switch, let him. He can't kill me with, like, Earthquake crap. He knows I have Ice Beam now. He probably also knows that he's no match. He's gonna withdraw the Garchomp, and the Garchomp, whatever comes in, is gonna eat the Dragon Pulse Ice Beam. Hopefully it's a Talonflame. It's a Metagross! Fucking Metagross, man! He's so good! Wish I could use Metagross. Let's freeze the Metagross. Like, we don't even have to try, it's always a good time, man. This Rotom's probably like, why won't they attack me? Ah, just please attack me. I'm so attackable. Send out my Azumarill. And we just gotta kill Metagross now. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp on my Azumarill. Of course, that move never misses. The third one he's hit with this game. And he goes for the Earthquake. It's not gonna do a whole lot of damage. It's just gonna do like all the damage. He's gonna Flamethrower. And the Waterfall should be able to take it out. Oh no, is that a Citrus? Who's Citrus Metagross is? The god, I believe. Alright, his Metagross protects. It's the same thing as his Garchomp. They're the same Pokemon. Yeah. And then he crit killed my Azumarill with a Thunderbolt. When was the last time I got a crit? That was a while ago. I would gladly pay you for... What was it? I would gladly take a crit today and pay you tomorrow, or whatever that freaking Popeye quote is. I don't think his Rotom can kill my Blissey. I just don't. I'll PP it out. He hits with the fourth Will-O-Wisp this game. And he hits a Meteor Mash. I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. That's the quote. Alright. So he also got the attack boost proc from the Meteor Mash. Alright, so I think his Garchomp's gonna protect. So I'm gonna use Soft Boiled, then I'm gonna Ice Beam it. And then we're gonna win. That's the plan. If he uses Dragon Claw, we lose. I'm at 66 HP. He could just Dragon Claw me right now. But he could try, like, show the outplay by going for the Protect Hydro. Oh, he's going Mega Garchomp. He had Mega Garchomp the whole time. That's a VM Mega. And he goes for the Dragon Claw. Alright, so that's game. GG. I lost against Japanese guy. That wasn't expected. Anyways, guys, I think I was going to call the stream. I streamed for about 2.5 hours. I'll probably be back later today. I'm going to go eat something. Thanks everyone for following. Every follow helps. And what else are we doing? We're probably going to be doing Goldenrod Radio sometime this week. And what is it? This weekend on Friday, not weekend, on Friday night is our PR video tournament thing. So if you guys have any last minute PR video inputs, I'm going to give you guys the link for that. And then you guys can submit them there. Just one sec. So if you guys have any last minute PR video entries to enter for our PR video tournament where there's going to be a lot of prizes and stuff, feel free to enter those in there. Other than that, I'll probably be back in a couple hours because I need to go get something to eat. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See everyone next time.